Very few people have had such an impact on the history of the zone, but the stalkers from S.T.A.L.K.E.R's group are not ordinary people. They are legends. Hello stalkers, and welcome to the Anomalous Dugout. In this video, we will look at everything known about one of the best infiltrators in the zone, Ghost himself. Before we start, be advised that this video contains heavy spoilers for Stalker games, most importantly for Shadow of Chernobyl. You've been warned. Ghost is a mysterious and veteran stalker who appears in Shadow of Chernobyl and is mentioned in both Clear Sky and Call of Pripyat. His name Ghost is a reference to his sneaking skills, as it is said he was able to infiltrate anywhere without being noticed. One of his achievements in that regard was the assassination of the leader of a strange faction called Final Day. Ghost was one of S.T.A.L.K.E.R's men along Fang, and most probably his best friend. He wore a special stalker suit that had healing properties. This suit acquired the ability to heal from an anomaly, and this allowed Ghost to travel without medkits. The uniqueness of this item further strengthened the legend surrounding the character. As for his personality, it can be assumed that Ghost was silent and professional, efficient in every way. However, he was also loyal to his friends and maybe trusted people too easily, which ended up costing him. And now is the time to review all the events that we know of from Ghost's history. At some point in time, Ghost enters the zone. We don't know when it happened, and if he already knew S.T.A.L.K.E.R, or if he met him inside the zone, but by 2011, Ghost is part of S.T.A.L.K.E.R's group and is already a veteran stalker. In early September 2011, Ghost, Fang and S.T.A.L.K.E.R make their first trip to the center of the zone, somehow bypassing the brain scorcher. They manage to sneak inside the sarcophagus, but find a mysterious locked door that they cannot open. However, the monolith forces guarding the area find out about the intruders, and the three stalkers are forced to flee as a large blowout is released in an attempt to stop them. This emission is the one that can be seen at the beginning of Clear Sky. As S.T.A.L.K.E.R is wounded, Fang wants to leave him behind in order to run away, but Ghost is dedicated to his friend and decides that he won't go without him. Their conversation can be heard in the game.
Fang, we can't just leave him like that.
Just leave him. There is nothing we can do for him. The blowout is minutes away and we won't get through with him.
No, Fang, I'm not leaving him.
After that, they miraculously escape and leave S.T.A.L.K.E.R in the swamp, where he will be healed by the doctor. In the meantime, Ghost and Fang are going to try to find the parts needed to construct two decoders, which goal is to open the locked door in the sarcophagus. What happens next is best described by the messages Ghost and S.T.A.L.K.E.R exchanged via their PDA network.
Guys, this is S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I didn't expect Doc to fix me up so fast. I heard rumors that someone has learned of our success and is seeking to contact us. I have a bad feeling about this. I fear we may need to hurry up with our next visit to the center.
Hey, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, good to see you're alive. Fang and I found all the parts we needed and put together two decoders. We left them both in a stash near the Scorcher. We'll pick them up when we head for the center.
Ghost, that's great news. Our plan is as follows. We can't make it through the underground, so our only option is to go past the Scorcher. I'm on my way to Sakharov to pick up a device that will help us get through the Scorcher in one piece. Wait for me at the military warehouses.
So, Ghost and Fang went to the army warehouses to meet with S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but things did not go as planned. They were ambushed by mysterious stalkers, and Fang was killed by a sniper who had a scar on his face that Ghost identified as a mercenary. Most probably these were sent by the Clear Sky faction that was trying to prevent S.T.A.L.K.E.R and his group to go back to the center. being chased by this faction as well. S.T.A.L.K.E.R could not meet up with Ghost, and ended up going north alone. In the meantime, Ghost tried to find this guy who killed Fang, but we don't know if he succeeded or not. In early May 2012, Ghost went to Yentar to run jobs for the scientists. He knew about the X-16 laboratory, and most probably wanted to find a way to protect himself from the Psy emissions. It was the same scientists who gave S.T.A.L.K.E.R the Psy protection device that allowed him to go through the Scorcher, after all. So Ghost teamed up with Vasiliev, an egghead who was working on deactivating the emissions. Both of them infiltrated the infamous lab X-16 in order to turn off the machine. However, the mission went horribly wrong. Vasiliev panicked and ran away instead of doing his job, and Ghost was hit by powerful Psy emissions. Moreover, a controller attacked him while he was trying to escape. This proved too much for the legendary stalker, who died here in the lab. Let's drink to him once more while we listen to his last words.
Where the hell are you, S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Damn. And Doc's gone? I could really do with her help right now. When I get back from the mission, I'm gonna find the guide at the perimeter. He goes there a lot. And he may help me find Doc. And if S.T.A.L.K.E.R's still alive, Doc will know for sure where to find him. Anyway, that's for later. And now I'm all alone. On this stinking underground mission. Vasiliev doesn't count, he's just a burden which I'll have to protect. Vasiliev lost it at the very last moment. And when the door opened, he ran off instead of deactivating the lower consoles. I shouldn't have relied on him. S.T.A.L.K.E.R was right to mistrust those lying dogs. My only chance is to get to the door before the controller.
At this point, it became clear that the guy that appeared in the famous mission, Kills S.T.A.L.K.E.R, is indeed not S.T.A.L.K.E.R but Ghost. This is because the C consciousness who programmed the Mark I to complete this mission made a mistake. They swapped S.T.A.L.K.E.R and Ghost, or maybe they thought that Ghost was S.T.A.L.K.E.R. In any case, this detail ended up changing everything, as every Stalker fan knows. One last interesting detail about Ghost's death is given by Professor Sakharov. According to him, Ghost and Vasiliev entered the lab 1 week before the arrival of the Mark I in Yentar. This means that Ghost was likely still alive when the events of the game start in Sitrovich's bunker. And that's it for what we know about Ghost. Even though he's never seen alive, he remains one of the most interesting characters as part of S.T.A.L.K.E.'s group, and some people even claim that he actually is still alive. Who knows, maybe he fainted his death and will appear in S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. Be sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below, and stay tuned as Fang will be coming next. Thank you for watching, Stalkers, and goodbye.